Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. I've been maintaining my weight for over 15 years. So today I want to talk about snacks. Like, I am a snacky person. I am that person that goes and grabs like quick meals, little charcuterie boards. And I feel like at the end of the day, snacking is so important because typically we're reaching for chips, we're reaching for just like easy foods. So I wanna show you some of the things that I order. I wanna show you some of the things that I make that are super easy. They keep me on track, they keep me nice and full and satiated, and they're also high in protein, okay? So I have some of my snacks here laid out. These are things that I actually order. So I like to order, these are more like kind of specialty foods. I get them all from Thrive. You guys know if you've been following me for a while, I love Thrive. I've been using them for years. Now, if you're not familiar with Thrive, Thrive is an online membership market. It's super convenient. Everything's delivered straight to my door. I'm guaranteed a savings every time I order. And they have things, whether you're keto, whether you're vegan, whether you're paleo, they have something for everyone. Like, you can go on there, kind of set it to, in my case, like I set it to low carb or paleo, and then I grab all my snacks. Now, if you haven't tried Thrive, I have a link. I'll leave it in the description below. Click the link. You'll get 30% off on your first order and a free gift up to $60. Totally worth it. I'm telling you, once you try it, you're gonna love it. I absolutely love grabbing my beef jerky. I love grabbing my chips. I'm like more of a crunchy like snacker. I love like crunch. I love chips. So if I'm going for chips, I'm usually grabbing these from Siete. They're not super low carb, but they are very clean. In my opinion, I'm more about like ingredients. That's more important to me than them just being completely low carb. So those are some of my favorite. Now, pork rinds for me are when I'm trying to stay super low carb, going back to basics. You guys know I created a meal plan, the going back to basics. That's how I've lost over 30 pounds in the last 6 months. And it's going back to basics is so important, works like a charm. Again, I do have a meal plan for that, which will be linked in the description below. But this is when you wanna stay super, super low carb. I go to pork rinds. This right here, guys, when you are talking about high protein, beef jerky. Beef jerky is your best friend. I do beef, you can also do chicken, you can do turkey. I just grab everything because sometimes I'm not in the mood for beef. And so these right here come in handy, I'm telling you. Now, I am gonna say, when I am doing something that's a little bit higher in carbs, I do either sweet potato, regular potato, white rice. That is something that I usually do the week leading up to my menstrual cycle. So I don't know if you guys know that, but that's when your body actually needs more carbs because it's really getting ready for that time of the month. And anyway, if you guys wanna know more about that, let me know. I'm happy to make a video on that. But that's when I incorporate more carbs. And then, yeah, I found these. So these are 0 carbs. I usually grab these at my local store just because I like the taste of them, but now they have them without all the sugar. So I'm so happy about that. I've only seen them at Thrive. So if you are someone that likes the Kind bars, just know that they do have that. These are just some of the things I picked up for the month. I got some of my basics. I do the little granola for my parfaits. And what else? My sauces. These always come in handy. I'm telling you, I'm always looking for easy ideas. So we have the chicken, the tuna. I make a tuna salad, a chicken salad, and then just pair them with either a veggie or something like that. Now, I'm gonna show you some of the things that are kind of like my go-tos when I'm hungry. I want a quick snack, light lunch, high in protein, clean, again, nourishing, and keeps me on track. So let me clear this up and I'll show you. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna show you that I make all the time is some egg salad. So it's obviously full of protein, it's full of healthy fats, extremely, extremely low in carbs, okay? So this is a type of snack or a light meal that's gonna keep you nice and full, feeling satiated, depending on how many eggs you make. I usually do 2 or 3, just depending on like when I'm gonna have dinner. So I just quickly boil them. If you wanna do medium like me, just boil them for about 6 minutes. And if you want like a true hard-boiled eggs, I would do more like 8 or 9. Okay, so the first thing I like to add is a little bit of butter. That's not common, but there is a place down the street from me that sells egg salad and they add butter to it. And it's literally my favorite egg salad in the world. I'm just gonna do a little, not too much, just like a tiny bit of butter. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of avocado mayo. Now, mayo is usually made with like a soybean oil, canola oil, remember that all wreaks havoc on your gut. So our gut is where it all stems from, okay? Being healthy or being unhealthy. So you wanna try to make sure that you are making just those changes. If you're not already using like a healthy or a clean avocado, a clean mayo, that's a good switch. Your dressings, sauces, all of them, they all contain seed oils. Seed oils is just really, really bad for us. So, okay, so as you can tell, my eggs are like a medium boiled. Salt and pepper. Now, what we're gonna do is serve it. You can eat it straight out of the bowl, but for presentation purposes, I'm just gonna transfer it here. And so it just depends on your goals. You can totally eat this in you can eat it in a sandwich. If you have like a gluten-free bread, a low carb bread, a clean bread, sourdough. Sourdough is a good bread to use for this. But if you wanna keep this super low carb, I'm talking about almost zero low carb, you can do this and some chicharrones, pork rinds. Okay, so I love serving things on a charcuterie board. I just feel like it's more rustic and it feels like, I don't know, I just like it. And this right here is one of my go-to snacks, a light lunch. Absolutely love it. And look at this. It literally took way less than 5 minutes to make. The only thing, obviously, boiling your eggs, but actual like work putting it together, 2 minutes, boom, boom, boom. You have a super high protein lunch or like a light snack where it's just very, very satisfying. I'm telling you, it is so satisfying, so satiating, and again, full of protein. So here's one. Now moving on to the next snack idea. I told you guys throughout the month, there are times where I eat higher carbs. This is literally the easiest way to make a chicken bowl. I'm telling you, I grab the rice, literally while I am cooking the rice, which will be 1.5 minutes. So there are certain brands that are 1.5 minutes. This one is just 1 minute. So while our rice is in the microwave, I'm gonna cook my chicken. So this is just a little chicken box I grabbed from Costco, and I grabbed my favorite sauce. Okay, so you can get teriyaki, you can get like a low sugar. I get this paleo one. It's like that general sauce or whatever. It's pretty close to like a teriyaki sauce to me. And I like to cook it stovetop because it tastes more authentic, but you can literally throw this in the microwave and you'd have a full meal within like 2 minutes. And now just add some sauce. I want it kind of saucy because I want it to go over my rice. So that's gonna heat up. This literally takes less than 2 minutes to throw your chicken in, throw your sauce in, make sure that's all nice and hot. And then I just grab my rice. I know there's still some in there. So I'm only gonna do about, let's say, I'm gonna do a little, I'm doing probably about half of the bag, and literally just toss it right over my rice. Look at that. We are not done. We are going to authenticate this dish by adding some sesame seeds. And then finish it off with sriracha. Guys, this is literally the easiest chicken bowl you will ever make. So delicious. It is high carb, but it is complex carbs. Like, this is not junky French fries that you're grabbing with seed oils. It is not like chips that are loaded with just unhealthy ingredients. These are literally whole foods. Your body knows exactly what to do with it. You're nourishing your body. You're keeping it high protein. And at the end of the day, this is so delicious. So it's kind of like a win-win across the board. Now, another snack or like light lunch that I always go for if I'm craving something sweet is like a little yogurt bowl. I usually get either Greek yogurt or just a yogurt that has high protein. Like this one here has 15 grams of protein. So we're gonna do this. And this is gonna be more of like, you know that magic shell from back in the day? Like when you used to put on your ice cream. So that's basically what we're gonna do. And it's gonna taste just like dessert, but it's actually good for you. So we have our yogurt in. What I'm gonna do is melt our chocolate. They're these from Hue, clean ingredients. They're not bad for you. And obviously everything in moderation, right? You're not gonna sit there and eat the whole bag. And I'm gonna do a little bit of coconut oil. Okay, and we're gonna microwave this. You can do it stovetop if you don't use microwaves. It's just easy and it gets the job done. You just wanna be careful with chocolate because chocolate chips can definitely burn and it ruins the whole thing. And chocolate chips are expensive. So I just check it like I would say in this case, I'm gonna check it like in 20 seconds, do a little mix, 20 seconds until it's fully melted. So our chocolate is melted. It actually took a lot longer than I expected. This took probably like about a minute to melt. Okay, and for my fruit, I'm using some raspberries and blueberries because they are lower in sugar. They're kind of like the fruit with the lowest sugar. Strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, they all have much lower sugar content than like apple and pineapple and mango. So if you're gonna opt for a fruit, do something like a berry for that reason. And now I'm just gonna go in and drizzle our chocolate. And you can literally pour this baby on there. It just really depends on what you're going for. I'm kind of going for that magic shell. So I am gonna go a little heavier than usual. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little sprinkle of our flaky salt. And if you wanna crunch, this is completely optional because you don't actually need it, but I love it. I feel like it just adds a crunch to it, and the chocolate is still wet right now. So I like to do it right on top. All right guys, so I ended up putting this in the freezer for about 5 minutes, but it usually takes, again, like 3-4 minutes, and it is kind of like that magic shell from, you know, our ice cream back in the day. And being able to eat something like this makes me so happy because I know that they are all, it's clean ingredients, good for me, high protein, super satisfying. And again, this is something that could be a snack, a light lunch, or even dessert. So these are just some of the things that I like to make. I love sharing them with you because I wish I would have known like so many like little hacks like this that I could still eat and enjoy, stay on track, nourish my body, and really not mess up, you know, the integrity of my gut, because over the years I've learned how important it is. And had I known that early on, I would have avoided so many foods for so many years. So I love sharing all of this info with you. I hope it's helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, have you guys, maybe you already make these. I don't know, maybe you already make your egg salad and that's how you eat it. And you know, once in a while you do have higher carb meals on, you know, when it gets closer to that time of the month. And then maybe you're already onto this little fruit bowl hack. But anyway, I like sharing these things with you because they have been super helpful for me. They're things that I still do now, even after all of these years of maintaining my weight. So anyway, if you guys like this video, go show me some love, hit that like button, and don't forget to share my channel with friends and family, whether they're on a weight loss journey or maybe they're just trying to eat healthier or even diabetic. A lot of my recipes on here are diabetic friendly. So I'm gonna leave everything linked in the description below. I'll also leave my weight loss guide link there. Share that as well. It's what has helped me. I feel like sometimes we just need that little step-by-step, kind of someone holding you by your hand and telling you exactly what you should do, and that is exactly what is in there. So anyway, all of that's there, but thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.